And the Huskers will boot it away to start the game. And he's going to try to return this one. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Bobcats offense will start this game off. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need him.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up.
Turning it on! Got the first down and more. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15. Wants to throw on first down. Hauls it in. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll run play action. Unloads to the right. Makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. To the air on first down. It's complete. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And all defenses talk about it. Sacks, tackles for a loss, affecting the quarterback the best way you can. The first drive of the game, already getting home. Nice start for this defense.
And the Bobcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The inside handoff. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Now the 8th play of the opening drive, but this time facing third and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. They're working that left side. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
You're feeling really good about that, right? Brand new season, first drive of the year. The juices are flowing. You march the ball down the field. You don't get a touchdown, but at least you come away with 3 points. Very positive start to the year.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Cornhuskers offense will try to get something going with their first possession. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
Got it behind the line. It's Hunter. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Looking for a man. It's Raiola. Makes the grab. It's Hunter. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Gonna look downfield again. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Off the play fake. This one's complete. Really good pickup on second down there. Leaves them with 3rd and 2. He'll keep it himself. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Good, right down the boulevard. And with the field goal, guys all locked up here in the first quarter.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. That's one of those plays you put a highlighter beside it, can really swing a game.
100%. There's a couple plays a game where you go back and you look and you're like, man, that changed the whole outcome. What an unbelievable play by the defense, not just to get the turnover, to score the points off of it.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. These two teams feeling each other out a bit, down 10-3 as they open this drive. He's got him. Let's talk for just a second about Ohio. During the offseason, they go out, they get a top 25 recruiting class. That's nothing to scoff at. But the question is, how do they move up from here, David?
Well, and how do these talented young guys perform at this level, right? We don't really know. I mean, top 25 class is good. It's not elite, but how do these guys perform, Palmer, early, day one in their career?
Yeah, they're going to have to grow up pretty quick because we expect to see a lot of these guys play meaningful snaps in this game here today as well. I think that's what the fans really want to see here today.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll move the wide receiver. Lost to fire on 2nd down. Firing to the right, complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll off one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Bobcats will try to pin them back with the punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. Line. With the catch, it's Clark. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Breaks into the open. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Cornhuskers getting set on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Raiola. He hurls one deep down the left side. He caught it, and he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Nebraska!
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Indiana is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point, but you take a look at the scoreboard, and you see we have ourselves a tight game. They're up by 4 over Colorado State. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the Bobcats, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Wants to go up top on first down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. It's as if this guy has morphed into Ndamukong Suh. He's dominating right now.
Man, Ndamukong Suh, one of the best players I've ever seen live. Just unbelievable. And this guy, if you're mentioned with Ndamukong Suh, you're having yourself a day. Getting a couple sacks, getting in the backfield, being that dominating presence.
The Bobcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to fire. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got it. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter.
Number 18 in punt formation to kick it away.
A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. They've got a first down here to open the period. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd down.
To the air, it's Raiola. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in, it's Hunter. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. A strike downfield. He was on his way. He could smell it. He gets it inside the 10. They stop him at the 9.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
The Huskers have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to pound their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Husker. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. And the offense is out on the field with a 1st and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He'll do it himself. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. Really good throw and a better catch to pick up a chunk of yardage. And the Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10. This time they'll go to the running game.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Bobcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Wide receiver going in motion. The play action fake. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
And the Bobcats will bring the punt team onto the field. Makes a nice grab at the 25. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Leaves it with the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Off play action. Finds the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Raiola. He's got it. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
1st down for the offense.
The give to the tailback. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. It's caught downfield. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. Punt is on its way. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Flips it out on the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The Bobcats will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch at the midfield logo. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Use the play fake, now to throw. Wide open downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Huskers have pushed it inside the 20. Back to throw, it's Raiola. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Looking downfield very late in the half. Working that left side now. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Quick strike complete. Touchdown, Nebraska! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he makes the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Athens, Ohio, but let's just go with notable. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to our men at Keaton Stadium.
And the Bobcats will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Bell. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Can't come in half-stepping to tackle this guy. Too much strength and power. He's up to the 25. Motion from the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Raiola. That's reeled in, it's Hunter. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
At the 35-yard line. And that's good enough for first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Grab near the sticks, it's Clark. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37.
Tackle is made.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun. All these receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself,
There he goes. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Cornhuskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Takes the handoff. It's Pringle. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Huskers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He wants it all. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Huskers. Well, Lil Red's probably turning into Big Red with pride right now with this performance he's turning in.
And, man, he is in his bag. He's running it. He's throwing it. This defense is like, habit, what? Which way do I go? Who's got the football? He is setting this defense on fire.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Michigan has the lead right now, but unless Desmond Howard or Anthony Carter come running out of that tunnel, I'm not ready to say this one's over. They're up by 7 over Western Michigan. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Hands it off. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. The Bobcats really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
And the Bobcats will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Complete to the right. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. Finds his man in the middle. Corralled and brought down by the defense. So now it's 2nd and long. Now bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? Rushes on him. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
And the Huskers will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Gets it across the 10, a pickup of 5, and out of trouble to the 12. The Bobcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun on 3rd down. Under fire. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
The Cornhuskers will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. He'll pull it on the read. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. Wants to throw. It's Raiola. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in game 1. Blowout win looking like in game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Bringing it back. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. They get you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
And the Bobcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. That's caught. It's Dickey. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the 1st down.
The Bobcats will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll go to Garcia. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. Wants to go up top. Grab near the marker. It's Lyons. Guided out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 14. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Got it in the middle. It's Lyons. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch. watching the defense is backed up against the wall.
Second down coming up.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Lions. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Looking for the score. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. Trying to slam in. And he'll be stopped for no gain. Still sitting at the 3-yard line. Twice they've been denied touchdowns in the red zone, and now it's 3rd and goal. Going for 6. Touchdown, Ohio! Fit it in the window for the score.
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
Lining up for the PAT. Bangs it through for an extra point. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. He'll take it himself. Jukes his way for more. Oh, he's got some space. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. Throws for the tight end. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the 3rd. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got his man across the middle. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
Gain of 7. Second down coming up.
Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Clark. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
15. And that's a first down for the offense.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. The Huskers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. The snap sets up to throw. Trying to barrel in. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
At the 5-yard line. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Looking to get it in. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. 3rd and goal, where defensive coordinators have to make it. Scores on the sneak.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Texas A&M is currently ahead in this one, but they're not exactly making this easy for the 12th man. This is a tight one in College Station.
They'll run it. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. He's looking to pass. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. And the Bobcats will punt it away on fourth down. And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Dropping back, it's Raiola. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Well, I guess they call it a free safety for a reason. He was free to do a little ad-libbing there.
And most of the time, you have that guy in the middle of the field kind of reading the quarterback's eyes, playing the quarterback. You could tell he was dialed into the quarterback, saw him, saw he was taking off, went to him, got him on the ground.
And the Huskers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Trying play action. Makes the catch. And they'll knock him down. The Cornhuskers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. 3rd down play from the gun. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Huskers will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Gives it on the option. Turning it on. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's 1st down from the 36. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Going to swing it on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. The Bobcats send out the punt unit. Now on the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their feet.
And the defense, got him at the 27.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Huskers line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Now on 2nd down. Give to Brown. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Clay. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory there down at the 43-yard line. Handoff to the lone back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Watson. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. It's 3rd down, and they've got to get it to the 33. Pocket breaking down. Caught over the middle. It's Watson. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. Looking downfield on first down. Good timing on the quick out. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Watson. And they'll stop it just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They'll try to power their way ahead. And he just needed a few inches, and the defense was surly and nasty and said, no, sirree. It's good.
Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail.
I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the 4th quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you've got to be way more aggressive.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Complete to start this drive. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. With the clock running, this should be the final play. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze.
Here for David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.